Hi everyone, my name is Suzanne, and today I'm going to be channeling Isis. It's been a little bit of time, and it's definitely time to see what she has to say today. So just give me a minute, and I'll get into that space, and we will hear her message. Welcome everyone, this is Isis. Today's topic is going to be all about welcoming and opening up to the centeredness of you in all that you do. This is a very great opening that is happening. People will call it an awakening. People will call it a frequency change. And all these things are just labels that are for people that are more physically focused to understand. But it is an inner opening that everybody is doing. And this inner opening gives you access to timelessness, weightlessness, and all of creation as you so choose. What is needed is knowing yourself as the creator. And what is wanted is allowing yourself to open up to that connection that you already have. And there are many ways to do this, and obviously there are many techniques to show others how to do this. But what happens is it's all a to-doing project first, isn't it? So how do you straddle this idea that you are physically focused and invite in the ability for you to know all, for you to be timeless, for you to be infinite, for you to be? And then once you be, what do you do? There is a vast realm that is expanded beyond the physical that you have only barely begun to open up to. And the reasons why some people have a hesitancy to open up to them is they're taught that opening up is not safe here, is not good here, is not to be trusted here. And yet, what is here? Is it in a time-space element? Are you in still your infinite time and space, creating everything? You get to choose this. And as you choose this, my recommendation is to choose the second. Because when you know yourself as infinitely as I know myself, then the world creates at your will. How to begin to accept this to be true? And that is the question. How can you trust yourself to be able to know that this is true for you as well? When you're around a lot of other opinions and a lot of other instructions from other humans telling you that it goes this way and it does that way, and this step will help you with this, and that step will take you to that. This is all fine and good for physical maneuverability of moving from one place to next. But what if you want that place to move to you? What if you want your creations to come to you? How do you do this? It is all in the inner sanctuary that you know as your own self, the centeredness of you. So what is that? What is that? How do you access that? How do you have it work for your abilities? It is coming in to the understanding that you came from there and that you have it still instilled within you. Might not be unwrapped. It might not be active as to the degree that you would want it to be, but it is still in you as part of your divine package. And how you start accessing it is you find a way to open up to it. And opening up to this is timeless and spaceless. So it allows you to feel a realm that is more than what you have been shown that is physical. How do you know it to be true? You can feel the truth of it in the core of your being. And that is your nervous system that knows and feels connections in a lovely way. It is your light patterning that exists throughout your entire physical body, but it is a vibratory frequency. It is something that you are able to experience before you physically see it, before you physically touch it. It is what is before your physical senses. This is your inner being. This is your absolute everything. And this is what it does as you connect to yourself and you can feel the difference of connection. Then as you feel the connection, you will be able to navigate everything around you as if it is new, frame by frame, creating anew for you, because it can. You can physically move things around and do different techniques that will cause that to happen, or you can come into that space of now, be you, feel connections, and then draw those connections into you. And how you do this is through connection, not moving, but connecting. This connection will then allow you to hear inside your own voice, inside your own head, inside you, your action steps that you are interested in, that you are integrating into being next. When you can feel, you create. When you feel, the only feeling that is part of this is that open space of love, self-love, love, being loved, love, self-love, being loved. That's it. Love opens your heart up, and that opening creates the patterns that are interesting for you to receive. And as you go about starting to do this, this is why meditation, this is why becoming at one with yourself is such a key. Because the more that you hear your own voice, the more that voice, the more that sense will connect you to other things that feel lovely to you. And as they connect, you will feel it first, and then you will see it and experience it second. But this is you creating. This is not anybody else deciding for you or choosing for you and then you adjusting to it. It is a completely opposite way of living here, eternally, infinitely, lovingly. So what happens is that if anything has shown up in your physical senses, this is an aftermath of everything that you get to create with next. Would highly recommend that you bring in that feeling of loveliness of yourself first and foremost, and from that expand into the areas that are loving feelings for you. And as that happens, that is connecting your physical world. That is creating your next connection with your physical world. You can plan your entire life right here. You can receive how it's going to unfold for you, and you can feel how it unfolds as it's doing it physically throughout your senses. It really does boggle the learned mind of physical, because it does not need any of those after effects for it to create the next effect. But it will use all of it, though, to include your interest. So right now, presently, create your next. Feel yourself, be centered, be centered, be centered. And the best way to do that is start feeling that comfortability of receiving. And the best way to feel like it's good to receive is feel the love as you are feeling receiving. It's that simple, it's that unified, and yet it absolutely includes your entire world that you know, feel, and experience in the physical senses. It is just doing it from that one place, instead of going from all those scattered places trying to make it one. That is it for today. I'm really happy that I am able to voice a message through Suzanne today, right now, presently. And as you feel yourself, let yourself expand out to include your entire world as one with you. as one loving you. That is the center of you.